I dream of Gucci and Louis Vuitton, eating tons of food and golfing for fun. Expensive shades to block out the sun. Glittery nails, long ponytails, can't worry about sales, I got it. I'm poor, I'ma change his life, I'ma change his life. I'ma change his life, I'ma change his life. Might become his wife, might become his wife, yeah. I'm a whole wife, I'm a whole wife, yeah, yeah.
The overall goal at Breonna Square when I needed the wives to meet me there was to let them see, first and foremost, what was really taking place down there and how it felt to be down there. You could be at home watching on TV, you could be at school, you can be wherever work, but if you're not down there, you don't get the actual feeling of how it really feels. It feels like you're in the moment in which you really are, like you're fighting against injustice.
So Kelly was big on the protesting with the Breonna Taylor. I hadn't did any of the protesting. I'll be the first to admit I'm not big on the crowds. I know that a lot of that protesting had got violent. I just don't do well with huge crowds and things like that. So I didn't really do any of the protesting, but I did want to go experience it and see it.
Going to Breonna Square was very important. During this hard time that we went through last year, dealing with losing someone to the hands of the police, and it's happening within our city, and I have 2 young little girls, you know, so to me it was very important for them to understand what happened, and to also, so years from now they can say, you know, my parents was there, my parents marched with them, my parents, you know, took me there. I've taken them there outside of this experience as well, just so they could hear what the people are saying and feel that, because we heard that about our grandmothers and great-grandmothers, and you know, when they protested years ago.
My little baby is scared of the little, no justice, no peace. So I kind of slide down on my own. My husband really didn't do much. His job won't let him do it. But I was down there a lot. I was down there with my homegirls. I was down there with my sisters. And I went down there with Kelly and them, and all the wives, the club, we all met down there, yeah, a couple times.
I feel like a lot of what I do is genuine, so I don't put a label on the things that I do and how I give back to the community. But yeah, the Associated Press, they did put out some things about me. They put out an article about me, and it was a great article. I loved it, I enjoyed it, my family loved it. They did refer to me as an activist. I was a leader of a group called Black Unified Together, which is, we go by BUT. Shout out to BUT. I don't feel like I'm an activist. I feel like I'm just a good person with a good heart. I feel like a lot of what I do is genuine. So I don't put a label on the things that I do and how I give back to the community.
Social justice is way more important to me now than it was then. Although we would see things and hear things and even witness some things, but when it happens to that magnitude, and not only just Breonna Taylor, within a month's time we also lost George Floyd, and my kids are seeing this on YouTube. So it's very important.
Excuse me. I have some of these books if anybody want a book about Breonna Taylor. I don't know, I'm sure you are familiar with that, being from Louisville. What we have to keep in mind is what's really going on in Louisville.
I have some upcoming projects for social injustice, for laws against racial injustice, for police brutality. I have some projects in the works right now. Because I don't want any mother that has lost her son, her child, her baby to feel like she's in this fight alone, because she's not. She has me and my following. We'll be there 1,000%.
Hello, my name is Shamika Parrish Wright. I am co-chair of the Kentucky Alliance Against Racist and Political Repression. I'm also operations manager for the Bail Project. And I'm one of the many women, one of the main organizers of Injustice Square Park. We're here for our young people. We're here to give them a base for their activism and to protest against the murder of Breonna Taylor.
The Kentucky family is demanding answers today in the death of a frontline healthcare worker who was killed during a police raid 2 months ago today.
Say her name.
Justice for Breonna.
Justice for Breonna.
Say her name.
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 Justice for Breonna.
Justice for Breonna.
Say her name.
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 Justice for Breonna.
Justice for Breonna.
Say her name.
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 Justice for Breonna.
Justice for Breonna.
Say her name.
Say her name.
Say her name.
Say her name.
Justice for Breonna.
Oh, I'm a whole wife, yeah.
It was Tinesha. Tinesha was getting together. One of her friends, actually Keisha, has a pole dance studio. So she thought it would have been great for all of us to get together and experience this together.
I don't have a clue whose idea it was to do a pole dancing class, but honey, it was lit. I was lit. We had a ball. I climbed the pole like I always do.
You know, something for us to do for fun, and also Keyz to show us some tricks and stuff, you know. We all married. Show me a little something I can take home, you know.
Okay, so we did that. I think Reyona had a couple things going on in her family. Actually, it was a couple people. We all was like, you know what, we need this fucking night out. So they like, Keyz, we gonna do the pole dance and you gonna show us a routine? I'm like, look, y'all know I just learned this shit, but I'll show y'all something.
Hello guys, I'm Shay. I'm gonna be your instructor today. Oh, I looked at him. My bad. Let's get it. Okay, we're gonna do some stretches. We're gonna learn some dances. Okay. If we don't get fit, we trying. Yes. So I'm gonna get the music going. So, 3, 4. Then we're gonna do it again.
Why is Swan all in my butt? Like, my ass is just...
2, face the car. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Me and my husband definitely have been to several strip clubs. I think I have been on the stage. I've never gotten on the pole. Not climbed up the pole, no.
I have never tried dancing in my life. Only when I'm at home with my husband. Hey.
I gather all the those at the box inside the bowl. She said she got a man, he's calling the phone, he won't come home. Bitch, look, we on shake your head, show me thought. Take the first, come on, she in the city song. Put some motion in, and this bitch alone. Smoking line loud, that was how you hold strong. Tell your friend, hit me on the line, lay home.
Yeah, we gonna do it off it.
That was raw. Doing that choreography, it was a workout too, but hey, we was already, ass was everywhere. couldn't tell us nothing.
We surprised each other. We didn't think we was gonna catch on to the dance moves, but we all caught on to them, surprisingly. I was surprised by Reyona. Reyona, out of all people, really surprised me. She, sister caught on. She surprised me. Keyz, I thought Keyz was gonna show out a little more, but she didn't. But she told me, she said, I don't do the pole, so.
Girl, you got me working.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that I deserve it. And I know that I'm not perfect, but I'm gonna show you that I'm worth it. I'm gonna give you all that I've got. I got a lot of love. I got it wrapped up in a big box. You should know by now. I really need your love. So put me in a blood closer. All I need is just a little time for me to get to know you. I don't really want no issues. And I'm not worried about what you got on your side. Cause I'm a player, let me show you alright.
We have to give ourselves credit because we killed every routine. She taught us 3 different routines, and from what I think, I remember on each routine we had to do a different song. So we really learned like 6 different dances. On each song we did 2 different dances. So yeah, we worked our butts off that day. We killed that. Shout out to the instructor, Shay. Hey girl.
Prior to my husband being incarcerated, we were like really big on Facebook, and we used to have videos where I would show like women how to have sex in different positions and how to climb the pole and how to treat your man good. So this class, yeah, he was incarcerated, but I had fun at this class. I really didn't learn anything that I didn't already know.
We did good though.
But was it a slow song again?
Yeah, slow song.
I mean, when we in there, we ain't doing routines, so that was definitely something that. I mean, when I was younger, I used to be in a little dance team at school and shit, so I knew routines, but I ain't done it in a long time. When you in the club, you just shake your ass. When you on the pole, they really don't even care. Like, you supposed to be showing out on the pole, they don't get no money. They just want you to booty. So you ain't gotta do nothing but sit there. So when I was getting on here, I was like, oh shit, I ain't done this in a minute. Look, I think for all the wives out there that you should do this anytime you can. If it's just with you and your homegirl. I've done this plenty of times with me and my sisters, me and my homegirls. This is just something when you fight yourself with your man, you need to learn some sexual shit. Like, period. Okay, if not, then he's gonna be at the strip club looking at me.
Oh, I need to hop fast. Yeah, you're gonna be hopping and it's gonna move. So it's gonna move.
I was going slow for the
Now come up and go around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I did use muscles at this pole class that I probably haven't used since I was dancing, when I danced on the Sojets. But it was a good time. Shout out to Keisha. It's my sister. I love her to death. She's doing her thing. This is her second pole studio. She has yoga classes. She rents out her poles. She's really doing well. I think that's probably the only studio we have in the city. I'm not sure, but she's doing her thing. So y'all need to holler at her. She has open pole. Follow her on Pole Studios on Instagram. I think she has a Facebook page as well. And Bella09 as well. That's who taught that class. She's fun too.
Right here, Keisha and Bella Shay were showing us a routine that they had been working on. And let me tell you, they killed it. It was made just for them.
Stay done. We did
But was it a slow song again?
How you feel?
I feel great. We're in the building. We are here at the Host Studios. Thank you to Keisha. Thank you to Show us much love. We appreciate y'all.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Miss Keyz. Thank you for watching Wise of Louisville. Follow us on all platforms and follow your girl Miss Keyz at Keyz to the City 2 now, since somebody hated on my damn page and got it deleted. But yeah, KEYZ number 2 DACITT 2 Wise. Thanks.
Hey y'all, it's Tinesha, also known as Miss Wett.
I cut in too quick.
Miss Wett, okay. And I'm saying I'm the president. Okay. 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 Hey y'all, it's Miss Wett, the president of Wise of Louisville.
And Mrs. Persinger, Mrs. P, the VP.
And we just wanted to take the time out to thank y'all so much for supporting us throughout our first season. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for all the love that y'all shown us. We hope that you all enjoyed our first trial. We are still learning. We hope that y'all continue to follow us as we grow and subscribe.
Hit that notification bell too. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube, our Instagram. Hit us. Fuck.
Y'all want our cash out? Y'all want our cash out?
I did do that.
Do I?
Yes, I did.
Put it out together.
I did it after. He did not do that.
I didn't know you were doing that.
Hey y'all, it's Miss Wett with Wives of Louisville. I am the president, and this is
Mrs. P, Miss Persinger, the VP.
We would like to thank you all for tuning in to the Wives of Louisville's first season, subscribing to our channel,
commenting, giving us love. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit that notification bell down there at the bottom.
Stay tuned for our next season. We got plenty in store for y'all.
We'll be back.
Hello, I'm Keisha, the business owner of Pole Studios. We teach yoga, we offer pole dancing. This is my instructor, Shay. She's my right-hand man, and anything y'all need, I mean silks, everything she's good at.
Yes, and I enjoy my job. We have fun, we get fit, fabulous, and we also offer party events if you want to rent the, studio, or if you want to rent the pole. It's all open. Just go.
And I just had a ball with
yes.
Housewives of
I'm worked up. I'm hot, but they got it together. We good.
And notice everybody sweated their hair out, so y'all know it's a fit game.
Fit.
Thank y'all.
That's it. Pretty flex. Pretty guys.